Hi there, it's Jake from Down the Middle here to introduce you to the next episode, and as far as I believe this is the last episode of Season 1. You'll find out in 2 weeks, but I'm pretty sure this is the last episode before we took a break, and I think for me it's obvious that I could tell that we were kind of getting, and I don't want to say we were getting burnt out, but we were getting burnt out with the format, so we were trying a bunch of different things. Like, we further our storyline. In this episode, the interns are trying to sabotage the show. Johnny Charismo is still in charge for the moment. We do a fun little bit with some camera trickery where the three of us talk to him, even though Johnny Charismo is played by Joey Holmes, if you had not put that together already. You get to see my terrible Lewis Black impression. Like, it's very cringeworthy. I apologize in advance. You also get to see the stunt that I mentioned before on the podcast where John, who plays Asian Intern, takes a spill down the stairs, knees first, and there's an immediate cut because right after he hits the floor, we all look over, which you actually see in the gag reel. We all kind of look over and like, are you okay? He was fine. And then the TNA segment is a very fun sock puppets affair that you will not want to miss. Nick made sock puppets for everyone. Our sock puppet acting was quite good, not going to lie. Kind of proud of that. And then Joey Holmes has some fun visual aids for the SmackDown segment. But after this episode, there was a short break, and then we come back with Season 2 with a totally different corporate overlord that you will see. So here is the episode.
Johnny Holmes, he can screw me over. Johnny Holmes always make me so mad. Johnny Holmes always f me over. Johnny, I will take over the show and Joey will be my intern.
I cannot believe we have to go to this stupid meeting with Charismo. Maybe he'll listen. Edna.
Can you hear her purring? Stupid meeting Charismo. We're just gonna tell him it's not right to censor our show. Tired of this. Jake's tired of it. Nick's tired of it. Peter's tired of it. And Edna.
Alright, I guess I'll do this meeting.
Oh God!
Someone stole Edna! It is, man. It really is, man. But I'm serious for you.
Okay, listen, Charismo, we've got a complaint.
Wonderful. Make it quick, boys.
Look, Australian, we don't like the way that you're censoring our show.
Your show? No. I run all of this now. This all belongs to me. And you chaps, you pretty much listen to me now.
Look, that doesn't matter. We created it. Okay, me and Hot Stuff, and then we invited Nick in as a collaborative creator. You know, it's our show. You can't do this.
Yes, I do. Because I am the executive producer. I'm the one in charge, boys. So, nah.
Man, can I just hit him in the head with Peter? Fucking douche.
Oh, put your Peter away, Nick. The three of you need to realize that you are not irreplaceable. You are. I could replace you with anybody. So clean up your acts, do the show like I ask of you, and just shut up. I've got to take this. You three, get out of my office. Go do the show. Hello?
Okay, was that just me, or was that just like a severe case of blowing us
No, I wasn't just you. What do you think about this crap?
Blow off.
God.
What in the world was that about?
I don't know. Let's just... we're fine.
Into the burn! We make it soon! It's soon! Like the wrestling! Wrap up is right now!
Gotta love that song.
Yeah.
It was a good song, man. It really was. You did a good job. Guys, the camera's on. Camera's on. Okay, let's do our thing. Bless you. Or whatever. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Greetings, Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up fans. As always, I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes.
I am Jake Russell.
I am Nick. I am Peter.
You're both?
Today,
All right.
it's a Blue Light special.
It's a special episode.
Yay!
Unfortunately, started off a little rough for Joey Holmes.
Yeah, Joey Holmes is a cripple now.
I am. I'm a cripple. I sprained my ankle, which is a very severe injury and could take almost up to a year.
From what Wikipedia says, 99% of the people that suffer from an ankle issue like that live. So, you know,
One can only
fingers
hope.
crossed.
I go to the doctor
Fingers crossed.
in a week. He said he's very supportive. His name is Dr. Knox.
Dr. Knox?
Yeah, I just wanted to name him on the show. He's a good man.
Thanks, Dr. Knox.
Thank you very much, Dr. Knox.
My knee feels a little better, but he gave me this cool cane, and you know, as of course now,
Pick it up.
that was immature.
That was a move on your part, man.
That was.
Pick that up.
How am I gonna get up?
Reach for it. Reach for it.
My knee hurts.
Thank you.
Wait, I
Sunburn.
thought you said you twisted your ankle.
It's my whole leg hurts, Jake. Can we just get on with this, please? All right, please. Jeez, who is the hat here? Hat guy. Bigger hat.
Touche, Holmes.
Exactly. But you know, how could things get any worse, right? The hell was that?
I don't even want to know.
You're not going to our sign.
I want Billo.
Son of a. All right. Okay. As always, we start with
Shiny, 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 bling.
Raw. Yes. Raw started off with McMahon and Coach coming out. They came out to the ring. Khali came out.
Body, 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 body.
You beat me to it.
Damn it. JBL came out. Exactly.
He makes stereos. Sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Jeff Hardy came out. Maybe he wants to be Vince's son? No.
Doubt it.
Yeah. The lawyer was shown and said that Jeff is definitely not the son out of that ring because all of them was really hoping to be Vince's son because he's worth, what, like $200 trillion now?
I thought it was worth a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. A little bit of money. He hasn't done that well over the years. But it's not Jeff, but Vince was so mad at the way Jeff handled the situation, it's Jeff Khali for later, but that's later.
I mean, how much could Vince be worth? I mean, he's responsible for the XFL.
That's true. That put him in the hole. First match of the night, Paul London versus Lance Cade, and Paul London actually beat Lance Cade, and we actually found out something extremely interesting, that Paul London and Brian Kendrick actually won the World Tag Titles when the WWE went to a trip, I believe, in Europe, and then Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch won them back. So it kind of added a lot to their thing.
They're right.
Yeah! More stuff on the thing.
You're so special to me.
You're... Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love that hat.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
It just adds to Joey Holmes' persona. All of you want to beat me, but you can't beat me. You can't beat me.
I can beat him.
In basketball?
Nope.
Okay.
6.
Not hard.
Food for thought. Then we find out that Cena has been barred from the arena because of what he did to William Regal.
Beat the shit out of him.
Exactly.
He knocked him up like a high school prostitute.
On prom night. Regal's going to be out for a while, and we found out.
Regal was one of the suspects in the steroid scandal, so we're assuming that he is guilty of steroid use. So he's suspended.
He's guilty, and so proven guilty. Wait.
Yeah. That's good enough, dude. Moving on.
Okay. Carlito got to pick Triple H's opponent for the night, and considering there's been so much steroid scandal and everyone's been suspended, who could Carlito pick? Shelton Benjamin,
Hey.
who is just Not that good. He's not that good.
Well, he was really good when he came out with the thong song a few years back.
That's right, he did.
That was a pretty good hit.
That was a great hit.
And I was a wrestler.
I used to bump to that in my car.
Oh yeah.
But I
I
mean,
mean,
now-
he's got dumps like a truck.
Dumps
Truck.
like a trunk. Yeah.
Truck.
Truck.
And I was like, what?
Triple H versus Shelton Benjamin. Triple H won. Yeah. Match. It's the match of the week. Carlito versus Triple H Unforgiven. But Coach came out and actually added a little twist, like a lemon twist to my martini. I don't know why I put lemons in it. Okay. Makes the match a no disqualification match at Unforgiven.
Aww.
Even more awe. It's just for Carlito. Carlito can do whatever the hell he wants, Triple H.
Aww.
If Triple H even tries to do anything, he will be disqualified and he'll lose the match, which really, who cares if he loses the match anyway? He's going to,
So no sledgehammer for the game.
yeah, which he'll find some way to use it. What are you doing?
Watching the kiddies.
Okay. Randy Orton came out, talked about what he did to, what he did to Cena's dad and everything, Cena actually arrived in the building, attacked Orton.
You gotta show it.
And Orton escaped. It took about 100 security guards to get Cena to the backstage area. Backstage. That's how Vince talks. And Cena and Vince talked. Cena makes an emotional speech. I cried a little.
Yeah. Violins were playing in the background.
Big ones. Not the small violins.
As you've seen on many a cartoon.
Ooh, cold chill. Ooh. And you'll like this. Actually, we'll all like this.
I like
Well-
it more than you two. Let's go.
You're so competitive.
Okay, Joe.
Hat hair. Yeah, I can see it.
My hair is coiffed well enough to where I don't need a hat. Joe.
No nickname. Candice Michelle comes out, and then Mickey James and Jillian Hall fight. Mickey James won.
Mickey.
Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my... Never mind.
Hey, Mickey.
You blow the Dykinator's mind.
Oh, that's too soon. Or wait, no.
No, it's not too soon. They live together.
No, that makes it even... She's a whore. But anyway, Beth Phoenix comes out, beats up both women, and then she beats the crap out of Candice Michelle. And yay. Vogue. 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 Are you gonna...
Can you guys excuse me?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Alright.
So while he's gone, let's go ahead and take care of
Yeah.
Hey, Jay!
Alright, anyway. Rocky Balboa came out and fought the Sandman. Sandman won by DQ.
So this is the first time Sandman's won by disqualification.
If the system's working for him. It showed Simmons and Maria backstage. Rocky actually attacks the crap out of Ron. And Rocky actually says,
Dumb!
that wasn't too bad. You alright?
Yeah, I left the oven on.
Did you? Okay. That's...
What were you
man.
cooking? Pot stickers?
Chinese.
Huh?
And then, I guess kind of the main event was Khali versus Hardy. Wait, suspense. Khali won. But the big surprise of the night, Batista speared Khali.
You bitch.
And then the big surprise of the night, what we were all waiting for all week. All week. Let's hold hands.
Okay. No, not the figures thing.
Okay. We found out who McMahon's son really was.
I called it. Please be
Jay called
Hacksaw.
it.
Please be Hacksaw. Please be Hacksaw.
Hornswoggle!
Oh, wait a minute. That's not how.
What?
I didn't make it up.
Oh.
I told you guys, things are looking up. By things, he meant the kid, not the people looking at his kid.
Little bastard is the little bastard. Oh.
I mean, I had no idea. Well, I had a little bit of idea. I was just kind of going off of Jake's prediction. Kind of made sense to me.
Yeah.
I tried to tell all you people, but you don't listen to Jake because he knows things.
So the biggest story of the past few months, I guess, finally came to an end. Hornswoggle is Vince's son. Vince's son. We will be Vince's son. Hornswoggle. That's it. And
I'm off theme.
yeah, you are big time. So that is really what happened on Raw. I give it a little bit of a. ECW, here we go. I got a new hat.
Ow.
We open ECW with a great recap of CM Punk's victory last week. Now, I have a lot of respect for CM Punk, for a lot of reasons. One being that his character hasn't changed since his days in the independent scene. Now, we all know that Vince McMahon is a little bit biased when it comes to talent getting the spotlight. Usually he goes with his creations. We as the fans get the brunt of it. Big surprise. So it doesn't come as a shock when CM Punk is not made champion until, guess what? McMahon's guy Morrison gets suspended for steroid use. And then, oh shit, they've been neglecting ECW for so long, they don't have any contenders for the world title! Now for a little treat, I thought I'd look up some obscure facts about Punk to share with you, his fans, who are always dying to know more about the straight-edge superstar. Now Wikipedia is usually my normal choice for everything, but to my bewilderment, I see an online advertisement for Conservapedia, the trustworthy encyclopedia. So I go, lulled by the false promise of a trustworthy encyclopedia, only to find they don't have a f***ing article for CM Punk! Now I notice on the front page of Conservapedia, there's a link to their article on Wikipedia. So I click on it, and the first sentence I read, and I quote, Wikipedia is an online encyclopedia founded by Jimmy Wales and Larry Zanger on January 15, 2001. Wikipedia has a strong liberal bias. I want you to right now, pause this for a second, go to wikipedia.org and type in Conservapedia. Read that article. We'll see who's biased after that. The article goes on to say that Wikipedia has 1 million entries ranging from the explanation of the word duh to obscure British rock singles to arcane British royalty. Hard to find shit. So there are also editions of Wikipedia in over 250 languages. But only 130 languages have over 1,000 articles. Those bastards! How dare they post information that's hard to find and relevant to everyday life in every major language around the world! Those sons of So Armando Estrada comes out to the ring and congratulates CM Punk on winning the World Heavyweight Championship last week. Well, Punk comes out and thanks Estrada for thanking him. Personally, right now, I don't know what the f*** is going on, but I still watch anyway. So then Estrada says that he's a huge fan of CM Punk. Now, any halfway intelligent wrestling fan knows that that's bull. After submerging from the audience, he finally puts on the t-shirt over his suit. He's got his outfit on backwards. But Punk goes a step further and says, you know what, that's not enough to show my appreciation of a big Punk fan. So he's going to autograph it for him. So after all this is said and done, Elijah Burke interrupts. Comes out with his music, blah, 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 blah. It's announced that it'll be Elijah Burke, who didn't even win a #1 contendership match for, oh, I don't know, they don't have any! So it's going to be Burke and Punk and Unforgiven. They talk in the ring a little bit. Burke pushes Punk, Punk kicks Burke, it's done. Next match we have The Miz versus Tommy Dreamer. The match was okay, but the match concludes with The Miz getting a reality check and a 3 count. Now let me give you a reality check. Tommy Dreamer, ECW original, who's gone through, I don't know, scalpel matches, first blood matches, not to mention countless hardcore matches, took Sandman's cane to his back until he could hardly stand, and is known as the innovator of violence, gets taken out by a knee to the face and a neckbreaker. And to add to the audacity, this move was given to him by The Miz, a douchebag who still wears clothes that high schoolers wore 4 years ago, and whose haircut is so up that if the word douchebag was actually written across it, it'd be a improvement. Also, The Miz travels around with extreme expose, and that's all the f*** he does with them. He walks around. These are 3 gorgeous women, 2 of which for some reason actually want to f*** this guy, and the big f***ing joke of it all is the blonde one is the smartest one in the bunch because she wants nothing to do with the asshole. Next we see a promo for Big Daddy V, the only superstar who's on steroids to get f***ing fatter. They're not going to suspend him because he's f***ing punishing himself enough. It's then announced that the Boogeyman will face Big Daddy V for the first time ever. Even though we've already seen it for the past 2 months. Then we go backstage where Balls Mahoney gives Kelly a stuffed Balls Mahoney bear. Aww, that's so cute. Maybe next he'll give her a venereal disease. Then we go back to the ring for some more intense wrestling action. Not extreme though, because holy shit, since the WWE got a hold of ECW, there hasn't been a f***ing Extreme Rules match for 6 months! Anyway, we have Matt Striker, who comes to the ring with Big Daddy V, versus Little Guido. The match, no joke, lasts 10 seconds! Striker pins Guido! And then Big Daddy V comes in and takes what's left of the Italian Stallion and eats it! And personally, I'm not one for Italian. I think it doesn't taste very good at all. Anyway, in the middle of the 3-course meal, Boogeyman interrupts on the screen, talking about Humpty Dumpty and how somehow this relates to Big Daddy V losing a match. Then we get a recap on Little Bastard being named Vince McMahon's son. I actually have to give props to them on that because they saved that storyline because God knows it went to shit. Hey, I blew up. Oh, I fainted. Hey, I have a bastard kid. What the f*** are you guys thinking? Then our next match we have Balls Mahoney versus Mike Knox, who everyone thought was dead. And unfortunately, he wasn't. Why he couldn't go up in flames in the limo is beyond me. But actually, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself. Because this is actually helping the storyline between Balls Mahoney, Kelly, and The Miz. Because Mike Knox, for those of you who don't remember or didn't watch up until now, Mike Knox is Kelly's ex-boyfriend, who, like the douchebag he is, beat the living shit out of her. The Miz comes out and makes funny faces at Balls, like he does every weeknight. Weekends he chills with Extreme Expose. They go out and talk about nails, and handbags, and cell phones, and matching shoes, and whatever the hell they talk. So, The Miz distracts Balls, and Mike Knox gets the pin. Then we go to our main event, which actually was not that bad. We've got Elijah Burke and Kevin Thorne teaming up to fight against CM Punk, the ECW champ, and Stevie Richards. Now, this was a much better tag team match than the one they had last week. So much better. Burke and Thorne, obviously we know, work well as a tag team. Former New Breed members, they work together a lot. Even in OVW, they work together a little bit. Punk and Stevie Richards gelled very well as a tag team unit. Well, Punk did all the work, but Stevie got cheers. Let's hear it for Stevie. Something really interesting happened, though. Towards the end of the match, the crowd actually started chanting for Elijah Burke. Just how stupid you are! You're not supposed to chant for the heel! Anyway, Punk dominates at the end of the match and delivers a GTS to Thorne, which is actually an impressive physical feat, because he's not a small guy. So, Unforgiven's gonna stack up to be a pretty good pay-per-view. Watch it, buy it, love it, and let us know what happens, because we're all broke, and we're not gonna buy it, so we're gonna go to the TNA segment. See you there.
Don't touch me. Why are you talking like that?
Because I'm a puppet! Gucci.
Nick, just what happened on TNA this week?
Didn't you watch it, Joe?
No, I didn't watch it. I do the SmackDown segment.
Well,
I don't do
I thought I did it.
You were supposed to do it.
Well, I didn't do it.
That's because you were drawing all these damn sock puppets, that's why.
Well, at least I have something to look forward to when I get home.
Oh,
Joe.
that's a low
Joe.
blow. Low blow.
Joe.
Low blow.
Joe.
Low blow. You got me freaking acting with a sock.
Joe.
What?
James Mitchell came out and announced that we're starting a women's division in TNA. Yay!
Yeah.
It's like watching the WNBA. No one gives a shit, but at least they're trying. Good for them. Eh?
This is the stupidest thing you've ever had me do in my life. I can't believe you had me as a sock. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I can't do this anymore.
James Mitchell announced that TNA will be on for 2 hours now, which is triple than before.
Actually,
Dave!
don't you mean double?
You're double. You're a sock.
Yeah, by the way, what is up with making us, in order for me to come on the set, you demanded I have a sock puppet.
See.
Can I ask why?
No. Moving on.
Whatever.
I won't lie to you folks. I don't remember what happened. All I know is that Judas Messias attacked Abyss and... Oh, wow! Who gives a shit? Where's Asian? Get me Asian.
Yes, I'm Nick.
I found him!
Hello.
Yes! Yes! Now it's a party!
Woo!
I think I might just take my clothes off.
Oh my god, I'm nude! That's not funny.
Yeah, it is. I'm going.
Goodbye, Jay.
Okay. Well,
Hello, Nick.
hey,
How are you?
pretty good, just doing my thing. Hey, where's Mark?
I think he is over there. Mark! Uncle! Jesus.
Hi, Bear.
Hello.
What are you up to? Doing just hanging out? That's cool.
Why do you sound like Mickey Mouse?
Hey, Mark.
What? Nick, this is stupid. What? Can we just stop?
Stop. Stop.
Stop.
You stop. You're a sock.
I'm going downstairs.
Shut up, Mark.
Yeah.
He's a
Well, I guess that leaves me with one last train of thought.
What is that?
Nah, I got nothing. What's
Oh,
wrong?
it's stupid. It's all fake, but it's stupid. Stupid. And you're so stupid.
Mother. Well, then.
Joe!
Nick,
Yeah.
listen to me.
Okay.
You didn't watch TNA, did you?
No. Sister Act 2 was on TBS.
Look, I know Whoopi Goldberg is a good actress, and that movie was one of the best of all time. I rank it in the top three. But that's no excuse to not watch TNA. It's your job, man. This is just stupid. You put... Oh, God. I'm wearing a sock. A f***ing sock.
But Joe,
Look!
if I did watch it, we wouldn't be wearing socks.
Look, I think Asian Intern actually has it right. This is the most stupid thing you could have had any of us do. It's degrading. I don't like it. This is not Joey Holmes. A sock puppet. No. Leave.
It's not gonna flip me off.
Why not? This is you. You're 100% cotton.
Look, the only thing I'll say is that at least Jake did his damn job. What?
Nothing. You can go. I learned my lesson. No more sock puppets for Joe.
Good. Oh, there's stairs.
Well, I guess that's all for... Hello, I'm Jake, and I was born a woman. Did you know that I love fellatio? Yes, I did. That's awesome.
That's not my end.
Yes, it is.
Stop! Stop playing with my puppet! And for your information, you love fellatio!
You love fellatio. Well, that wraps up TNA this week. We'll see you later, folks.
Hello, Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up fans. Welcome to the Joey Holmes SmackDown Wrap-Up of the week. We're going to try something a little different here this week because we really can't use videos from the wrestling shows because we'd get sued. So, Joey Holmes decided to be a little artistic this week because I'm hot stuff. You know why I'm hot stuff? Because I have a fever of 108. When I came out, doctor said, "My God, he has the flu." No, that's just my normal temperature. First, we are going to start with recaps. Yes. And the first thing I want to talk about, at least from last week because of the steroid scandal, Chavo Guerrero was on the list and he had the I Quit match with Rey Mysterio and he's gone now. It's because he's on steroids. But people go, "Joey, how do you know that he's on steroids? That's unfair." Well, I'll show you. Okay. This is Chavo Guerrero when he was in WCW. He was sweet, wasn't he? Now, this is Chavo Guerrero in the WWE. See the difference? Because I do. He can't breathe. Next, I have a quick question. Just a quick one. What the f*** is with Deuce and Domino? What are they supposed to be? I mean, are they from Greece or West Side Story or something? I mean, I never really understood it. What are they supposed to be from? What are they based off of? I don't get their tag team anymore. I just don't. Oh, Lord. At the top of last week was Ray and Khali. They were supposed to fight at Unforgiven. And what an even match it would have been. Yeah. So, but because of Teddy Long, it was changed into a triple threat match. And I thought, wait a minute. This made me think of something. This made me put some things together. Khali and Batista is boring. Ray and Khali, that's just crazy. Khali, Batista, and Ray, priceless. So now we move on to this week's SmackDown. And it was great because I had all the friends over, the Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up crew. Well, some of them. Not Asian Intern. Or Mark. Or Nick or Jake. Anyway, it was just me. But I grabbed a box of Oreos and I sat down and I just enjoyed SmackDown. I really did. Oh, man. Oh, it was great. The first match of the night started out, it was Michelle McCool versus Victoria, but Chuck Palumbo, who came out with Michelle McCool, and Kenny, the Dykinator Dykstra, came out with Victoria, and because both guys had to interfere in the match, it turned into a mixed tag match. But anyway, Michelle and Palumbo won. Good for you. And then next it showed Teddy Long having a little shindig. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little get-together. Oh, it was great because it was his bachelor party, pretty much. And congrats to Teddy again for getting married and everything. But, oh man, it's just wonderful. It really is. Next, there was a druid dressed in the ring, which has been coming out the last couple weeks because Undertaker's coming back. Well, this week, it was Mark Henry, who's been kind of, fighting with the druids. Mark Henry, he's not scared of the Undertaker, and I really do think he is the world's strongest man. I really do. I think he's one of the best wrestlers around, one of the greatest wrestlers ever. He is so underrated. I just love him to death. I really, really, really do. I really do. Oh, man, I do so much. I love him so much. And the next it showed MVP and Matt Hardy having a little chess contest backstage. And MVP thought he was doing well.
Matt Hardy came up and, well, got him in check. And then MVP, well, he sneezed and, kind of blew all the pieces, blew all the pieces off the board. But then Matt announced that he would be in a match later that night. Right. And then it was MVP versus Domino. The winner was Domino, but the cool thing was Hardy during the match, just going MVP, cheering him on. The crowd, of course, goes, well, it doesn't. It was going MVP, MVP. It was great. It was so great. It was just a great cheer. It really was. But then the crowd, was going, MVP sucks. MVP sucks. He doesn't suck, folks. I don't think he sucks at all. I think that he's one of the best wrestlers around. Oh, God, I really do. I love him to death so much. I do. All right, and then it showed the bachelorette party. And this guy came in. Thought he was going to be kind of a male stripper. And then they opened this big box, and it was, well, it was Dick Johnson. The oil guy, doing great. It was great. Oh, I love Dick Johnson so much. He's going to be around for a while. It's going to be great. I love it. He's danced with the girls, the bachelor party, and woohoo! Joey Holmes wishes he was there. Hot stuff when he brought so much to the party. Kane and Finlay fought in a Belfast Brawl. And it was, Belfast Brawl is they just pretty much fought anywhere in the arena, anywhere in the ring. But, it was a great match. It really was. It was a really, really good match. I loved it so much. It was, I thought it was probably one of the best matches of the week. We may name that the best match of the week. You never know. But I really just fell in love with this match. Kane was doing really good again, and Finlay was doing really good. It was a very physical match, but it was really great. I really, really loved the match. I really, really did. Now, next, it showed Teddy Long getting locked out of his bachelor party and Crystal getting locked out of hers. They met in the hallway, both having, kind of a wild time, And then Teddy was almost naked and Crystal was kind of naked. Everyone came out of their rooms. Ron Simmons showed up and did a patented damn. And it was great seeing him on SmackDown. Him saying damn, that was like the greatest part of my week. Damn. Oh, man, it was so good. All right, and then for the next match was the main event, and I was very excited about this main event. I really was. For the first time on network television, it was Khali versus Batista, just a one-on-one match. What you're gonna do is gonna be a good thing, But the match was was pretty good, but ended in disqualification, and go figure, their match is not ending with a pinfall or submission. And Khali just beat the living crap out of Batista. So this Sunday is Unforgiven. We're going to find out all the results. But, that's all that happened on SmackDown this week. And it was a good week. And I hope you appreciated my drawings. I really do. It does taste like wood.
I told you,
Yeah.
among other things.
Hey, Cameron, we really got to pay attention to that damn thing.
Yeah.
Hey, what a great show this has been, folks. And this is Hot Stuff Joey Holmes telling you it was good. If I tell you it's good, then it was damn good.
And if I tell you it's good, it's most likely subpar. Just ask my ex-girlfriends. High five! Yeah!
I think the show of the week was...
EC.
Speaking of the mic.
ECW!
Alright, what was the match of the week? Either one of you.
That's a toughie.
Yeah, I guess it was.
ECW had some pretty good matches, but
SmackDown, the only good match they had was Kane and Finlay.
You know what? Yeah.
that probably,
let's do it.
I'd say, yeah.
Let's do it.
Kane and Finlay. And as always, we do our memorable match of the week. This week, classic match. The first time these two met was Magic. Was Dusty Rhodes versus Superstar Billy Graham for the Worldwide Wrestling Federation Championship. And it led to a trilogy, which is still is in the record books for probably the greatest 3 matches in the history of our business. The other 2 matches may come up in other memorable matches of the week, but I'm not going to put them all here because I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes. I can do whatever I want. I have a new hat. All right, so I guess from League of Wrestling Wrap-Up, I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes.
I'm Jake Russell.
No, you're right. It does taste like chlamydia.
Mm.
I'm Nick, and this is Club Peter.
Club Peter.
We'll see you next week.
So long.